I started acting as a kid, and I was doing it pretty steadily through middle school and high school. And then when I was about college age, I didn't know if I wanted to go to college or if I wanted to continue acting, and I decided that I was going to go and do my bachelor's degree. And at the end of my BA, I was kind of in finals, and I was studying for finals, and it was really stressful, and the way I would kind of unwind and shake it off was I would binge watch the first season of this brand new show, Grey's Anatomy. And I would kind of have like my coffee and my notes, and then I would watch Grey's Anatomy. And then when I was done with the bachelor's, I was like, I think I might want to go to med school. And so I signed up for this pre-med lecture series at the medical faculty, and it was like a 6-week course where surgeons would come in and talk to you about what they really do and what studying medicine is really like. And I kind of got to the end of this 6-week course of study and had this like watershed moment where I was like, I don't think I want to be a doctor. I think I just want to be on Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, so nice of you to join us, Dr. Shepherd.
I assume you didn't plan on making a decision without reviewing the radionuclide cystonogram?
Amy?
Hey, Patty. I had come to private practice in the 3rd season, and so I really did season 4. Season 5 was a really kind of fun season for Amelia, and then 6 was a short season. And so we kind of exploded her story and exploded her character, and then the show ended.
When we wrapped private practice, it was a really emotional time for everybody because we all loved working on the show. And what was fascinating to me was that Amelia's story was the story that was left unfinished. And so when we started talking about bringing her on, at first it was like, let's bring her on for a few episodes and see how it goes. And that rivalry and that camaraderie felt really lovely. Like the bringing together of a family felt lovely. And it gave us a chance, I realized, to finish the story that I'd started telling of Amelia.
Caterina coming in was just like this amazing, like magical elixir, because she's so much fun. She's got this amazingly great background. She's Derek's sister. She's scrappy. They're always fighting. It was always great to get this really weird perspective on Derek through Amelia.
You can't go around writing orders on my patients.
I'm doing my job.
No, you are doing my job. I am chief of neurosurgery. If you have a problem with that, you should take it up with the board. Until then, I will call you when I need you.
It's an interesting journey for Caterina as an actress because she already had to do this journey in this character on private practice, right? Standing on her own, individualizing herself from the other cast members.
It's really a testament to Caterina as an actress that tonally she shifted from the world of private practice to the world of Grey's Anatomy without even blinking an eye.
One of the things that was nice about the fact that I was crossing over while I was on private practice was that I got to kind of come over and see the cousins. You know what I mean? It kind of felt like the other side of the family. And so I already had a lot of friends over here.
She's been an incredible addition. I feel like she brings an energy to the set that just elevates everybody's mood in a way that's very genuine and organic. It's, we've become very good friends. We hang out outside of work.
She's a lovely actress, really, really lovely, and she's come in and assumed a much sought-after role to be the love interest for Kevin McKidd. That's some big shoes she's filling.
You might find tall people attractive, I don't know.
No, I don't. Not as a rule, but professionally, it's not a good idea.
Is that a rule? No coworkers?
Didn't say that. I like coworkers. With the hospital, we have rules that are. Thank you for the update.
Sandra Oh is a tough act to follow as an acting partner, and she's. I feel very blessed that I've gotten the chance over the last few years to work with 2 really amazing, very committed, very passionate actresses.
I have a baggie full of black market oxy in my coat pocket, and I'm trying to decide whether or not to take it.
She actually, there's a big scene in episode 21 in season 11 with Owen and her. She's about to start taking oxy again, and it's a very big scene. And she actually requested, and this is something that Sandra and I used to do a lot, is we'd rehearse, for the whole lunch hour the day before we shoot the scene, which nobody ever does.
I got this. I'm fine. I'm telling you, I'm amazing. I am saving lives left and right. I am putting butts in the seats in that OR gallery. I mean, people are fighting to hear me lecture. I am entertaining. Joke, joke, joke. I'm funny. I'm fun. I'm a party. I'm great.
And it was such a significant scene for both of them emotionally, but also just in terms of the words and what we were tackling there, that we wanted to have everything kind of laid in before we showed up on the day and became available to, spontaneous flow.
We're supposed to feel. We're supposed to love and hate and hurt and grieve and break and be destroyed and rebuild ourselves to be destroyed again. That is human. That is humanity. That's being alive.
I find that really admirable that she had the desire to do that, and we did that, and I think it really made the scene better.
One of many things that impresses me about Caterina is how much she really, really cares. I mean, she's been playing Amelia Shepherd for years at this point. Nobody knows that character better than she does. And each time she gets a script, it's really, really important to her to make sure that everything is in line with what she already understands about this character.
There are so many factors in her growth this year. I think the surgery, the Herman surgery, was huge for her.
That's my tumor. That's my tumor. Where did you get it, and why do you have it?
One of the most amazing things about the season of Grey's Anatomy and Amelia is watching Amelia really come into her own.
She had always been existing in Derek's shadow, and so when she took on this impossible surgery, I think that was a huge moment for her.
She never really spends any time with Gina Davis's character. Those two people don't spend any time together at all, really. They don't particularly like each other. They don't particularly care about each other. Gina Davis's character has an emotional relationship with Arizona. Amelia's character has an emotional relationship with a tumor.
Look, it starts in the subfrontal and extends practically into the hypothalamus. That is a thing of beauty.
And it works, which is very exciting. I mean, that's Caterina's talent.
To be able to share a scene with somebody who is just as invested as you are in making this person human, making this person whole, exploring any and every moment, that's a gift. So that's one of the things I really have enjoyed about working with her.
As of the last, few episodes, she's had quite a bit in terms of monologues. She's had a lot of stuff, and I'm impressed how she comes in really prepared for those monologues and really wants to nail them.
There's a scene especially where she confronts Meredith in a supply closet near the end of the episode, where all of her grief and her issues with Meredith connected to the death of Derek come out, and it's a very long speech and a very hard emotional place to get to.
How many hours later was it before I was even informed? How many chances did you have when you could have called me? Why didn't you call me?
She nailed it just in 2 takes, just nailed it. And then she, being a perfectionist, going, no, I can do it better, I can do it better. And eventually I had to say to her, look, you did it. We got to the top of the mountain, Caterina. There's no more mountain to climb.
I didn't get to tell him goodbye because of you.
But I guess that speaks to her, the high standards that she sets for herself.
I love the fact that she's willing to throw herself into whatever you give her. She can do the screwball comedy. She can do the incredible drama. We have given that character over the years, whether it's on Private or on Grey's, some really intense, really traumatic things to do as an actress, and she has always gone for it every single time.
I already knew of her work ethic and how she lights up the screen, and that was going to be really nice energy over here on the mothership.
She reinvigorated the experience here for me. So watching her kind of dive into her work so completely, totally, and intensely kind of upped the game, I think, for me.
I think that she is the best one out of all of us. And what makes her the best, one of the things that makes her the best is that she doesn't realize it.
We've got all of these incredible humans here doing this incredibly vulnerable, scary, brave thing, and they all have stories. And I think I like to create. I like to build family on set, and I think that we have an incredible one here. Such great people, such talented people, and they've had such colorful lives, both professionally and personally. And there's just so much to learn from each other.